Today I go and see the new neurologist. I just went on my Aurora St. Luke's online thing, and I was trying to see if there was another neurologist at this Aurora St. Luke's on 27th here in Milwaukee, and I guess I'm screwed. And the St. Francis one isn't an Aurora place, it's a Wheaton Franciscan. I don't fucking like Wheaton at all. Wheaton Franciscan sucks to me. I swear to God. I'm kind of screwed here. I have to go to this lady now. Because they don't have anybody at the fucking hospital that I want to go to that knows anything about freaking MS at all. I don't know how retarded that is to only have one doctor that specializes in something. Like, I mean, come on. Who does that? What kind of hospital is that? That only has a single person specializing in one thing. You're a neurologist. You should know a little of something about a little of everything. You know what I mean? I mean, what the hell? I definitely ain't going back to the first neurologist I had, Mr. Kavi, because that guy's a massive alcoholic. He smelled like fucking brandy every time I seen him. And when I did mention it, he's like, oh no, that's hospital alcohol. No, it's not. I know the difference between brandy and fucking the hospital smell of alcohol. Everybody does. Only vodka smells like hospital alcohol. You know? Only vodka. And that's a cheap shit. So, yeah. I'm kind of screwed. So, I go in probably about 45 minutes or so. I'm going to be leaving. Trying to get to this place and meet this doctor. I don't know if it's a guy or girl. But I'm going to see this stupid goddamn person at this shitty little hospital and have to go to outpatient places to get all my fucking shit done. The physical therapy, the fucking Ocrevus. I have to go somewhere new for my medications. I mean, these people didn't even have my address right. They thought I lived in Cudahy. I live nowhere near Cudahy at all, whatsoever. Nowhere near that shit. I don't want to deal with this hospital. I do not want to go to this place. I don't. But no of the other doctors are anywhere near me. They're all far as fuck away. I'm not going back to the alcoholic neurologist. And I don't even understand why he's quitting. I don't know why my neurologist is quitting. I really don't understand that. Dude's younger than I am. He's like 28, 29. I'm fucking 36. This guy needs to get his ass back. 'Cause I can't deal with these fucking no-name little places with these shitty little fucking doctors. I can't. I will snap, I'll explode, and I'll cause an issue. And nobody wants to fucking see that, and I don't want to be that way. So, I'll let you guys know how that all went when I get back. But as of right now, I'm very angry. I'm very fucking mad. Well, angry and mad are the same damn thing, but no, I'm pissed, alright? I'm pissed that I can't find a new doctor that's an actual Aurora doctor. Because I can't check on anything from frickin' St. Francis or Wheaton. I can't check on their shit online. Like, what the hell is that? I don't get it. I don't like it. So yeah, now I'm stuck seeing this shitty little doctor. But I'm gonna stop bitching right now, and I'll let you guys know how it all goes when I get back. Alright, everybody. Here I am in the hospital. I'm in a room right now. I just got done talking to the nurse, the gentleman, about all the drugs I was on and everything. I complained a lot about this place, but so far it hasn't been too awful bad. I mean, the dude said that they specialize in MS here, so that makes me kind of curious on why I wasn't sent here first. But then again, Dr. Dustigard was one of the better MS doctors in Wisconsin, so, you know, I kind of get it, but I kind of don't. And I talked a lot of shit about this place. It is ghetto as hell, though. It's hood as fuck, but it's the only place I can come, so I'm here. They're going to do a vitamin D test on me to find out what my vitamin D levels are so they can get me the right dosage to take. They're also going to have a another test done to find out if I have. Well, everybody in the world has this disease. I can't remember the name of it that he said, but it's it's something everybody has. Just most of the time, it doesn't affect anybody. They don't even know they have it. Go through the whole life, and it doesn't affect them. But he's looking at mine, and since I have lesions on my spine, he believes that I may have this actually active in my body. So he's gonna get tested for that, and there's one other test he said I was gonna get, but I can't remember what it was. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. You know, so far it's really not all that bad. I mean, it's kind of weird waiting in a waiting room to get called by a doctor to get taken into a room, but you know, I don't know. That's like first thing you do when you walk through the door is you get tested, of course. Go into a waiting room, and then somebody comes up and gets you and takes you to the doctor. It's strange, but I think they separate the buildings here. Like one building's for something, another building's for something else. Not all one big building. So, so far, not too bad. I do a lot of complaining about this place though. I just don't like being here, but that's all I can do. I will see you after I get home. I hope you guys can see me. I just got done getting blood work done. I had to have 14 different vials filled with blood just to get my vitamin D tested and to be tested for another disease that every human being on Earth has, but normally doesn't have affect them. The doctor believes that I do have it affecting me. I'm also scheduled for another MRI of my lumbar spine finally. The doctors finally gave me that one. I've been asking for that forever. I'm heading on my way out. That's why you keep seeing the ceiling move and why I'm in such a weird angle. Hopefully you can hear me. I will get back to you guys when I get out of here. I'm back. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I guess things have changed there in the last couple of years I've been there. I did a lot of bitching about it, and I still don't like the fact that I kind of have to go there, but I can still use Aurora St. Luke's on 27th to get the MRIs and all that stuff done. So that's good. I know the people at Aurora. I can deal with that. And this neurologist actually seems like he listens a little more. I mean, the guy that checked me in wasn't a nurse. He was a I think he was a nurse, but he's a male nurse. He normally doesn't do the check-in thing, but he did that for me, and he was very thorough. He does the infusions for Ocrevus at their site on 108th Street, so he knows people with MS. He knows what the situation is, which was actually really cool. I didn't expect it at all. They kind of threw me on a trip, kind of flipped me over. You know, I was complaining so much about them and shit, and I thought they were so garbage and everything, and you know, I was irritated as hell that I had to go to this place, but it all worked out for the best. I mean, they actually seem like they listen, and I gave them a bad rap and shit, and I still don't really like Wheaton St. Francis, but you know, I can deal as long as they listen and they do shit right. I can deal with that. I can still go to my Aurora St. Luke's for my Botox and physical therapy if I want to, but I don't think I'm gonna do the physical therapy again, simply because freaking it feels good while doing it, but afterwards everything is so much worse. Everything. My back hurts so much worse. My legs feel so much weaker. They might be getting stronger from doing the exercises and stuff, but they don't feel like they are at all. And that don't change. Like the fatigue that I got from this MS is so bad. I mean, it is absolutely freaking horrible. Just sitting up from this chair or getting up from this chair makes me feel like I should sit back down and take a nap or something. You know? I mean, that's partially because my lower lumbar hurts so bad all the time, though. Like, if I had to rate it from 1 to 10 and shit, I'd give it a fucking 9 every day, for the most part. At the best, it might be a 7. But yeah, my lumbar is shot. They noticed that I said that and paid attention to it, so they're going to actually have me get an MRI of my lumbar spine, which I asked previously for my last neurologist, Dr. Duskar, to do, but I don't know, he just didn't do it. He listened for the most part, but he never had that MRI done. You know, he had the T-spine and the upper shit here for my neck and my scalp or skull MRI and stuff, but never my lumbar where all the pain is. That's originally why I went to the freaking physical therapist, was to get my back looked at, because it hurt so bad. I went to do physical therapy for my back before I even knew I had MS. So yeah, the MS set in around 2012, because that's when I started doing the physical therapy for my back, and it just never got better. They tried some shock therapy, a machine where they laid me down and stretched my spine. I literally put something across here under my arms to pull my chest up, put something around my hips, pull it down, and stretch the spine. It felt freaking great. Oh my god, it was fucking lovely. Oh, they said not to drive or move like for a half hour after, but you know what? It feels so good. It's hard not to want to. I really kind of hope that if I can get physical therapy, I can get put back on that machine, because that's the machine I want. I want to be on that machine because that seemed to help me the most. The exosuit was good for getting my stride back and everything, how my legs are supposed to walk, you know, lift up, set down, not flop or anything, but just dead weight. So that was cool, but everything else was just exhausting and painful. Sorry about that. Like, whatever I did, freaking, it hurt. My back just never gets better. So they're gonna I tend to up my gabapentin, which is for the pains caused by the MS, the burning, the sharpness, the just aching, throbbing pain. You know, I'd like for them to put me on a painkiller like Vicodin or something like that, which I think I might bring up to next doctor I see, because they already had down that I was taking Vicodin and Oxycontin. I told him I wasn't on that anymore. I would like to be on something for the pain in my back because it's kind of unbearable most of the time. But he said first, let's try upping the gabapentin. So let's try doing that first. See if it helps. It helps with the burning. Sorry about that. It helps with the burning and stuff in my shoulders and scalp, but doesn't help much with the lumbar pain at all. Like, at all. So hopefully upping it another 100 grams will do the trick, because I guess 300 is the lowest. And I think they're going to up something else as well with the dosage. I can't remember if it's the Mantidine for the fatigue or the Baclofen. I think it's the Amantadine for the fatigue. So they're thinking about upping that, because I feel like going to sleep after just getting out of bed. You know, from my bed to here. You know? From freaking, let me show you. From right there to right here. Like, that little distance right there makes me feel like I should go back to bed. It really does. I need to shave again. I just noticed that. Oh, but yeah. No, I put this hospital down pretty good, but I guess they're not as bad as I remember. I mean, I know a lot of people still passed away from there, and I still don't really care to be there, but As long as they listen and they're trying as hard as they are to make me feel better, I can accept it. I can understand this doctor. You know, some of my other doctors are foreign as shit. I can't get past their fucking accents. They're so strong, they're deep. Like, man, I can't understand what they're saying. My liver doctor. Oh, the accent is no, it's strong, man. I can't even understand him saying my name, for real. And that's saying something. That's a hard accent right there. That's what that's called. That's a hard accent. But I can understand this guy, and him and the nurse that I seen seem to want to help. I mean, they are taking 14 vials of my freaking blood and running tests on them for I forget the disease name, but it's something everybody on the planet was born with. Everybody's got it. There's not a single person that doesn't. So they're gonna test me for that because they think that because I have an immune deficiency thing because of the medications I'm on and the multiple sclerosis, that I might actually have it. It might actually be active in my system, which would not be a good thing. I'm guessing because of the way they were talking about it, you know. But here's hoping that I don't. I mean, I probably do, given the way things are. But yeah, hopefully they don't. They're also having a vitamin D test done, so they can figure out if the dosage of 3,000 milligrams of vitamin D is correct, or if they need to up it. You know, they think they're going to need to increase the amount because vitamin D is one of the few vitamins, well, one of the only vitamins that actually help with multiple sclerosis. So here's hoping that sorry about that, my arm's twitchy. So hopefully they can get that situated and everything. I see him again in the next 6 months. I have to wait for them to contact me so I can contact Aurora to get the MRI of my lumbar. So I'm waiting on that call. Yeah, it was kind of weird the way it went today. But at least it got done relatively quickly. You know, I was expecting to be there longer. Well, I was there longer than I thought, but that's just because of the blood work and everything. Which sucked because they had to stab me 4 times. They stabbed me once, got 13 vials out of it, and the last one would not work. The little tube things they use, they put on and suck the blood out of you, yeah, it had no pressure. It would not pull blood out. She tried 3 of them, and 2 separate spots. Well, 3 separate spots. No, wait, 4. I had to look at my arm. Yesterday it was 3. I'll show you a picture. See that? It's ugly, right? Yeah. They messed my arms up, man. They hurt. I can't straighten my left one out with my hand straight up and shit like this. You know? I can't straighten it all the way out. That hurt like hell. And this one right now is hurting, but I can move it. So just hoping it doesn't get too bad, because they stabbed me 4 freaking times. The first time she got 13. The second time she didn't even get the vein. The third time didn't get the vein either. Fourth time she went lower, got the vein. I had to try freaking 3 tubes, then found one that worked. So yeah, I'm glad my insurance pays for that kind of shit, because them tubes are probably like $100 fucking to $1,000 a piece. There's 14 of them, and she had to use 17 of them. Oh, actually 19. She had to use 19 vials, but only needed 14. So I'm really hoping I don't get charged for that shit. My insurance should cover it. Medicare and Medicaid should cover all of that. I shouldn't have any issues at all. So, you know, that should be covered. But that was the that was today. That was the visit with the doctor and everything. It was pretty informative, actually. You know, the male nurse guy that I spoke to was really informative. Seriously was. Like, I hope to run into him again. That guy actually he's pretty freaking awesome, you know? Um, yeah, I was not expecting that, you know, because the nurses at Aurora, the, how do I say this name? The larger black woman that was the nurse was not very good at her job. I'm gonna say that. You know, she didn't schedule things. She didn't call and okay things. She just let things slide. So I think I complained about her once before because she didn't schedule my Ocrevus infusions, which she was supposed to do. Now these people called and scheduled my Ocrevus infusion before freaking June, you know, and they're asking me still and shit like, we have to call you to set up the next Ocrevus infusion, correct? Like, no, they've actually already called and set it up with me. Like, oh, wow, that's awesome. Like, yeah, because I think I missed two infusions out of the last 6 or 7 I've had because the nurse didn't call to schedule the friggin' appointment. So, you know, it's nice having somebody call you ahead of time. Actually, I think they called last month to schedule it. So that was great. You know, call me 2 months ahead of time before freaking it even came up or I even remembered about it. So that was nice. If the mic's been crackling up and stuff like that, I am really sorry. I know it's kind of loud in the background. I got the fan going. It's hot up here. It's like 83 degrees up here and it's only like 78 outside. So it's warm up here. It seriously is. But I believe that's pretty much everything I have to say about all of this. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. There's also a donation button for PayPal in the description down below. And please do like, subscribe, hit that bell. And remember, never quit, never back down. Be the wolf.